Welcome to Sports Chat. I'm your host, Alejandro Rondon.
And I'm your co-host, Carmenelli Rondon.
We have an exciting show for you today.
Our first guest is the boys' 7th and 8th grade basketball coach, Mr. Lazat. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations to you and the team on winning the 2022 Lawrence Public Schools Intramural Basketball City title. That is an amazing accomplishment.
Thank you, Carmenelli. It sure is.
What were some factors that contributed to the success on the team during your championship season?
Well, Carmenelli, really took a total team effort this year. We have some talented athletes on the basketball roster, but everyone from the starters to the bench players, they all played a major role. Students worked really hard on the basketball court. Our defense was fantastic throughout the season, and it really showed on that championship game.
Could you share some of the season's highlights with us?
Sure can, Alejandra. Well, our boys finished the regular season with a record of 10-1. They played fantastic games throughout the year. We even had a buzzer beater halfway through the season by Adolfo Almanzar. The season, the team started to really come together as we went on. I mentioned their defensive intensity. They really clicked towards the end of the year. And on playoff Saturday, it all came together.
What are your thoughts on the competition you faced during the basketball season, especially the final game?
In the playoffs, we faced some tough competition. So on playoff Saturday, the boys came out flying against the Arlington Middle School. They played a fantastic game, and then right away they played again against the Gilmet. The Gilmet had a tough team, played some physical defense, and that was truly a battle to the very end. Fortunately, our boys won, and we got to face the Partha Middle School in the finals. It was a great game on both sides, offensively and defensively. I was very proud of the way that the Frost Middle School played. One of our highlights was by Javi Lopez, who just played phenomenal basketball throughout the day. He's a big man. He's tough to cover with some great footwork. He scored a ton of points in the paint. Sean Cabrera, another all-star for us, played extremely well shooting the ball from outside, handling the ball and driving to the hoop. They just couldn't be stopped.
What were some of the key details that helped make your team go as far as they did, winning it all?
It's a good question. So we definitely had some great plays by players like Michael Schaffenbill, Jordan Pena. They seemed to be always in the right place at the right time. Everyone else on the team was willing to put in the work outside of practice and game days. A lot of kids were dribbling to school every day. They were shooting around outside. I was really pleased to see the effort that went into these boys' development.
Did the pandemic cause any issues you had to deal with during the season?
Yeah, absolutely. The players and the coaches, they all had to get used to wearing masks on the basketball court. The players, I could tell, were having some difficulty running up and down the court, being able to breathe with the mask, but everyone had to deal with the same issues, so our boys made the most of it. Thankfully, it was a big relief that we were able to get rid of the masks for that last game.
Why did you decide to coach for the boys' basketball team?
So I've actually been coaching at the Frost Middle School since I started teaching here 15 years ago. Just about every season. I think we might have lost a season due to COVID, but I've been coaching. Growing up, I always had a passion for basketball. I played a lot, but I found out that I'm a better coach than a player. I also love the fact that being able to coach these boys, it allows you to develop a stronger connection with them outside of the classroom. It's one thing being able to get to know kids when you're teaching them, but on the basketball court, it's a whole lot different.
What are your thoughts and goals as you look forward to the next season?
Well, for next season, Carmenelli, our goal is to run it back. We want to bring home another one of these trophies. We do have a few 8th graders that graduated and are moving on to high school next year, but the majority of our team was made up of some 7th graders. So the Frost is going to be back again.
Thank you for joining us today, and congratulations on your championship.
Thank you very much. This has been fun. Thank you both.
Lopez with the ball, coming through the middle, dishes to Pena, up for 2. Lopez picking up steam right to the basket for 2. Cabrera in the key, dipsy 2 for 2. All right, Frost middle with the ball, Lopez handling it, surveys the court. Oh, makes a move, decides to take it himself, Euro step up for 2. All right, Cabrera with the ball coming up the left wing. Looks like he's moving. Oh, decides to take it himself all the way. Bucket. Count it. Mejia with the ball. Little pass over to Almanzar. Almanzar through his legs. Takes a look. Directing traffic, quick pass back to Mejia. Here he goes, little floater, misses. Rivera with the putback bucket. Quick pass to Pena, he drives to the hoop, up and in. Cabrera with the ball, defender tries to pick his pocket. He dribbles out of trouble, drives to the lane, up and in, and one. Cabrera at the line, he sets, shoots, it's good. Cabrera dribbles, takes a step back, pops a three, off the rim. Almanzar with the rebound, through traffic, up and in. Inbounds pass from Pena to Lopez. Javi looks at the defender, he fiddles, he diddles through the legs, drives to the lane, up and in for two. Lopez with the ball, top of the key, quick pass to Almanzar. He slices through the middle, up to the rim and in. Lopez with the ball, over to Pena. Pena taking a look, thought about taking a shot, still surveying, quick pass over to Almanzar. Almanzar slices to the basket for two. All right, Cabrera bringing the ball up for the Frost middle. Here he goes. Taking a look. The offense is set. He's got a little sliver there. He slices to the basket. It's good and one. Lopez with the ball. He's moving like a freight train right to the hoop. The basket's good. Lopez looking like Mac Jones with a long pass to Pena, up and in. Almanzar fights through the defender at the buzzer. He shoots. It's good. Yes. And here it is, the moment we've been waiting for. Director of Lawrence Public Schools intramural program, Joe Petrosino, hands the trophy to the Frost Middle. They are city champions.
Joining us now are two players from the 7th and 8th grade boys basketball team, Javi and Sean.
Hi.
Thank you for having us. So, how do you feel about winning the city championship?
I feel great. It was a great accomplishment.
It's good to know that we won a championship for the Frost Middle School in my last year.
What were some factors that contributed to the success on the team during your championship season?
Some factors were that I'm a guard type player and I run the ball and I could shoot good, and my teammate Javi is actually good down low in the post.
Yeah, I usually finish at the rim. We've had that chemistry for a while now. We've played before, so.
Well, were there any challenges that you had to overcome during the season?
Some challenges we had to overcome during the season was that we had to play the games wearing our masks, but it felt good to take them off on the final weekend.
Another one was the competition. It got better throughout the season, and the toughest game was the last one.
What did you like for Coach Lazat?
It's good, during timeouts and halftime. He's always trying to make adjustments and being supportive to trying to give us the best chance to win.
Another good reason playing for Coach Azat is he gives us a lot of freedom and he lets us play our game.
Well, thank you for joining us today, and congratulations on the city title.
Thank you for taking the time to interview us today.
Thank you for congratulating us, and congratulations to the girls team for making the championship game.
Thank you. Well, folks, that's a wrap for this edition of Sports Chat. I'm Alejandro Rondon. And I'm Carmenelli Rondon, and we'll see you in the next episode.